Messiah. My name is Kelly Mullin. I'm coming to you from Eagle River, Alaska. One of the good things about the pandemic for us has been that we have been able to worship with you on Sunday morning. I actually participate in worship while I'm getting ready for our worship here in Eagle River. It's a wonderful thing to see you every Sunday. I would love to be there in person with you. Hopefully we can be together again soon. When Pastor Chuck asked me to share a few thoughts about living generously and the examples that I have seen, I quickly came up with 3 beautiful examples of living generously. The first is the gracious volunteers I have had the privilege of working with over many years of youth ministry. I have been so blown away by the volunteers I've had the privilege of working with. People who gave of their time and talent to teach Sunday school, VBS, to make meals for retreats and for vacation Bible school, for service opportunities, people who came to work with preschoolers and high schoolers, people who came to teach adult education classes. I have had the privilege of working with so many amazing volunteers who shared their time and their talent working with kids of all ages. I've been very blessed in my time of youth ministry to work with wonderful volunteers who always gave generously of their time. The second is a more recent event. I was actually in Washington when the pandemic hit, and by the time I got home, Pete and his coworkers were concerned about not having enough masks and PPE, and we're still limited in that. Pete can wear the same mask for multiple shifts every time he goes to work. But I put a plea out on Facebook and said, if you happen to be making masks, we would love to be able to share that gift with people in the medical field up here. And every day, our mailbox was full of masks from people all over the United States. And he was able to take those to work to share with coworkers and patients families in those early days of the pandemic to keep them safe before we were even told to wear masks every day. And it was a beautiful gift, a gift that I don't have. I can't sew, so I couldn't help them. And it was a wonderful gift to us to be able to receive those masks and to share them with his coworkers. And then just a few weeks ago, I was helping move in a client to her first apartment. She has been homeless for many years now, and we got her into an apartment of her own. It was small. It's just one room, one studio room. She has a bathroom and it's a shared kitchen downstairs, but it's all hers. And because she has been homeless for so long, she really didn't have many belongings. We were able to set her up with plates and pots and pans and bedding and towels and a shower curtain, things like that, to make this apartment her own. In all of the boxes of things I brought, she was excited to see those things, but the 2 items that she was most excited about were a bar of soap that was handmade and a dishcloth that was handmade. And she was blown away that someone would take the time to make these items for her. She wanted to know who had made them and how they made them, and she wanted to thank the people who did this for her. It was such an act of generosity on their part to make something for someone that they would never meet. I could never connect the 2 of them. And the moment I saw her face as she opened that box was a beautiful gift, because she appreciated the gift of time it had taken to make these items for her. When I think about living generously, I think about using the time that God has given us and the talents and the gifts that God has given us to love one another, to support and encourage one another. And I hope that we take time to live generously every day.